push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Rotate. Yeah. Short.
51's the mic.
Ward on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Hey, pick your game up. Zip it. 51, Mike, 51. I'm coming.
Throwing on first down. Ward. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Colts pick it up. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On second down, this is Jackson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Third down, Iverson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39, and they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Echo. Watch the curl. My 52. Got to do better.
Looking to throw. Moore. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Ali. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. A first down carry for Barkley. And 20 before he's brought down. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the first quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Buddy up. 52, Mike 52. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration. Check it. Hopper. 52's the mark, boys. 52.
Back to throw. Ward to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Colts take over first
We play to win. Let's
their own
go.
25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Iverson. Over the middle, that's caught by Owens. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
Switch gears.
They run on first down with Jackson. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Hatchet. Hatchet. SOS. SOS. SOS.
Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. let their fullback try and push the pile. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
Watching that run takes me back to something a famous old coach once said. Any player he wants on his team, he wants him to be agile, mobile, and most definitely hostile.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. And now a carry here for the fullback. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
They've definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here this first quarter. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
To throw is Ward. Throwing on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. These two teams all tied after 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
49, check 49, check 49. Slam, slam, slam.
Now Saquon Barkley. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Let's go, defense. Let's go, defense. And who we got?
Watch the eye.
Squeeze.
Check, 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 check.
Chop.
Check safety.
Looking to throw. Moore. The open man is Shark. It's complete. A very solid gain of 27.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Run it, run it. Watch 52. 52's the mic. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
5-2's the mic. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Hey, Mike 52.
Now Ward on 1st and 10. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Single, single. That's single in the slot. Single to a poker. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Orbit, orbit. Mike 52. Man, that's trash. That's trash. Check nine, check nine. Back.
Ward now, operating from the gun. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
Check that. Mike 52 right here.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 2 yards on that play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
And an alley to run. 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. It's their quarterback with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Lambo to add on the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Check 50.
Now it's Jackson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Keep playing all day. Woo! Let's get it. Set, hut. 15 on it. 6 I got you, son. 44. Mike, 44.
From the gun on 3rd down. Iverson got an open man. That's Campbell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. On 1st down. It's Hines, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. It's a 6-yard loss on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot. Go. Bofo's to Mike. Mike Bofo. Watch the pass.
From the gun, Iverson. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And a play like that, with how far he had to go to make that sack, shows how athletic defensive ends have become in the NFL.
And not just athletic, this is coached in a big way. Run to the football at all times. How about him never giving up on it and pursuing all the way across the field?
44 to Mike. Check. Tackle. Ball trot. Bofo's to Mike. Mike's Bofo. Man, I got you.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Throwing on 3rd and long. Iverson looking for a kick, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 29, and they will take over at the 29-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
25, check 25. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
2nd and 11. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Here's Warren. Off play action. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Check 26, check 26. Under crunch, under crunch, under crunch. Switch, switch, switch. Off, off.
Ward throwing again. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Hey, check 24. Watch out.
To throw is Ward. Throwing on 3rd and long. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Oh, it's caught inside the 25. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 6-yard line.
Ready? Go to base. Mike 51. We ain't giving up nothing today. 51's a Mike, boy. 51. Hey, here we go.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with a coach and our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken at the 3.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Sponge. Hey. Fofo to Mike. Mike's Fofo. I don't think you got it, son. Joker. Hang on. Whip. Echo.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10.
Let's
At
go.
their own 17-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Hey, alert 3. Hey, Mike 51. Hey, watch that. Hey, watch that.
Again, it's Barkley. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
51's the mic. Yo. Right here, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Operating from the gun. Ward. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Ward firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars! A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Rashawn Gary in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Iverson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
Barkley. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 3-yard line.
Safe. He's coming. Go. He's coming. Double up.
Now Ward looking to throw on 2nd down. Under pressure and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up it to 6. I'm a former defender.
Oh.
To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Back to throw. Iverson. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Jags take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point tacked on by Lambeau. And that will make this a 19-point game.
Josh Lambeau to kick off for Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This is taken at the 3. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Iverson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the 4th quarter. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. On 4th down, Iverson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
What we got? Watch twist. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic. Here we go, D. All day, defense. All day. Check your hot read. Shoot. Check. Go.
Ward now on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it's going to be second down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a first down. This quarterback now 9 of 17 through the air. Not a great percentage, but it is first and 10. From the gun, Iverson. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
First down, Colts.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's just his second catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. They're going to keep it on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Now Catanzaro after the touchdown to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
And I think the ball's out.
Out of bounds. The offense retains possession.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now it's Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Out, 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 out. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
They go play action here on first down. And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Slam, slam, slam. Let's go. Come on. Check.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They'll get this out to Barkley, complete. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush, a lot of passes completed. Been an easy day for them.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Slam, slam. 66, pull it, pow.
Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And he'll take this into the end zone. A touchdown, Jacksonville. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead.
Brandon, would you say they went from agony to elation in just a few quick seconds on that play?
Probably thought they were about to give it up in the red zone and then touchdown.
Yeah, there is absolutely no way that they drew it up and said this is the way it's supposed to be done. It just happened.
But the end will justify the means. And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Squeeze, double, double.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Football's the Mike. Mike's football.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Iverson. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Nyheim Hines. And it's 3rd and short. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the fourth quarter, plays like that.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making them do it that way, didn't they?
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Back to throw. Iverson. Campbell making the catch. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. He's going to fire one deep over the middle, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up in that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw on 3rd down. Iverson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
44's the mic. 44's the mic. Check. Hey, I'm coming.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. You don't want none. Pick up the ball.
On 4th down, Iverson. The completion to Ritta. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. Looking to throw. Iverson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today. This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On 3rd down, Iverson. And he's going to be taken down. Back across midfield, just across midfield at the 49. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. On 4th down, Iverson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Barkley with a carry on 1st down, and he'll get about 4. So 2nd and 6 forthcoming.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ricky.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. looks like he'll throw here. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ed Oliver, never giving up. He works his way to the QB for a loss of 12. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus.